Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Cone back here again tonight with another video. To be honest, there wasn't going to be one tonight. I just don't have time. I wasn't even home when I was watching the Thunder game. I was at my girlfriend's apartment. I had to run back here to have time to be able to make this video, but I'm here and we've got to do it because the Oklahoma City Thunder just overcame the largest deficit in franchise history. 26 points. The Thunder were down 26 points in this game, which is tied for their franchise record. It was unreal what I saw from this team in the second half of this game. At the end of the first quarter, to the Los Angeles Lakers, a contender. People are going to say, oh, they didn't have LeBron. I don't care. People on the timeline, we were down 22 after the first quarter. People were tweeting out, the Thunder might not win a game this season. The Thunder could legitimately go 0-82. Shai's a fraud. The Thunder suck. Someone get Shai out of OKC. These are the things people were saying. And this is what I've seen through it's been 5 games into the season. This was game 5 for OKC. Through the first 4 games, I have seen people say the Thunder are a disgrace to the NBA for tanking. The Thunder are the worst team ever. They might be the Process Sixers 2.0. Shai is a fraud. After 2 games, people were saying that Shai wasn't anything. We'll get to his stat line in a second and what he did in the third quarter that turned this game around. People were talking crazy on the timeline, not just tonight, but all throughout these first few days. I know the Thunder aren't very good. I get that. I'm a Thunder fan. I know what we are. But to get a win like this, a massive win, where so many different guys come in and play huge roles in the win, and our franchise player, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, after all the slander that I've seen about him over the course of the first 4 games, over the course of the first half tonight, where he started off like 2 for 8, and he turned it way up in the third quarter for 17 points. He hit 5 threes in this game, including a crazy James Harden-esque double step back 3 over Russell Westbrook to bank in at the end of the third quarter to give us our first lead since the start of the game. Unbelievable. It was incredible. And what I want to see from this team all season, I don't care if we lose. We are not a contender. What I want to see is competitive basketball. I want to see this team go out and on most nights, even if we lose, compete and not give up. And that's exactly what they did. The Thunder could have so thrown in the towel here. You were down 26 to Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, the Los Angeles Lakers. You could have thrown in the towel. It would have been so easy. And they did it. Not for a second. They were 0-4. No one would have batted an eye if they went down 0-5. It would have been the same stuff that people were saying. OKC is a disgrace. OKC may never win a game. I don't want to watch OKC. They're no fun to watch. All those things were wrong. And to see this team come out, even if we're supposed to be losing games, even if this win goes like down the line, winning this game ended up moving us down a lottery spot, I don't care. These wins are huge for these young guys. To have the young guys come out and perform in the way that they did, the building blocks of this franchise come out and perform the way that they did, it's huge for confidence. It's huge to grow as a player. You've got to have these winning moments. You can't lose forever. And so to get a win like this, it's huge. The first 2 games of the season lost by like 30, and since then against the Sixers, against the Warriors, we were competitive, and now against the Lakers overcoming a 26-point deficit, this team is getting better every single night. Everyone on this team is getting better every single night, and that shows in a lot of the performances tonight. The player of the game, I've been talking about him a lot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 threes. He was shooting crazy step back threes, like pull up threes, set shots. He was doing everything. His typical brand of getting to the basket, finishing over guys, hitting a ton of free throws when he gets to the rim. He was doing everything in this game. He was phenomenal. Darius Bazley, who's really struggled so far this season, 20 points, hit like 3 or 4 threes, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, including one at the end of the game where he stole the ball when the Lakers were trying to make a or a full court pass to try and maybe make a comeback. Bazley steals it, dunks it home. Russ didn't like that, which is weird to me because that's something Russ definitely would have done. Russell Westbrook is my favorite player ever. If you didn't know, he would have done that. Russ plays till the buzzer sounds every single night. So it's kind of weird to me to see that Russ didn't like Bazley dunking. Bazley earned that. I don't care what anyone says. Unwritten rules are stupid. If you want the game to end, you come bring the ball up and dribble it out. I don't care if I'm up 6. The Thunder were up like 4 points, I believe, or 5 points at the time that Bazley dunked. I'm going to dunk that ball home. I'm going to guarantee that our team wins. And Bazley had his best game of the season by far. He earned this one. So I'm glad that he dunked that home. People are going to be mad about it. I don't care. He should have done it, and I'm happy he did. Derek Favors, 15-6. A great game from him. Not a guy that a lot of people think about. Lou Dort, 17-6 with some great defense on Russell Westbrook for a lot of this game. Russ had 10 turnovers, and a lot of that was because of the pressure that a guy like Dort put on him. Dort hit a three. He had some great finishes at the basket. He was a big reason why we made that slow run in the third quarter. He had a couple great finishes at the rim. Dort did everything tonight, and he is the heart and soul of this team. His hustle, his defense, the way that he plays, he gives 150% on every single play, and that's part of why I love having him on this squad. Josh Giddy, 18, 10 assists, 2 rebounds, hit a few threes, super efficient. His floater is unstoppable. He can hit it with his right hand, with his left hand. He can hit threes. He shot a 3 from the hash and drilled it like it was nothing. Giddy is special. He is so much better than everyone thought he was going to be. Better than I thought he was going to be so far this season. I'll admit that. Nobody expected Josh Giddy to be this good. Some people probably did. But most people didn't expect Josh Giddy to even be good this season. I knew he was going to have a good season. But a lot of people, the second the Thunder picked him, thought he was a bust. They were passing around that graphic that said that he sucked at everything, which was taken out of context. By the way, I know the guy that made that video. If you actually watch it, he thought Josh Giddy was going to be good, but Giddy has been phenomenal. He looks so poised, and I talked about this in my video where I was talking about Shai and Giddy being a great duo. He doesn't look anything the part of being a rookie that's in his 5th game. Every pass he makes is intentional, other than the one pass where he just threw it straight to Mel at the end of the game. Miscommunication, we'll let that one slide. Josh Giddy, everything he does feels premeditated, and he always makes the right read. And not only that, but he makes the most insane creative passes that I've seen. He has one of the most unique playmaking visions that I've seen come out of the draft in maybe ever. His ability to find the right guy, make the quick read, and deliver him the ball in the craziest fashion possible that puts him in a great position to score, it's unparalleled with anyone in this rookie class and any young player I see in the league right now. He is unbelievable. He is so fun to watch. Him and Shai are a ridiculous backcourt. The playmaking between the two of them, they're getting super comfortable playing together already. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer. Both of them are used to really having the ball in their hands, but they have figured it out very, very easily. And something that really shows how great Giddy is and how much this franchise trusts in him. At the end of the game, we're only up 1. We need a bucket. We go down the court. Dort brings the ball up because they've been doubling and tripling Shai, and that's what they did. They focused their defense heavy on Shai. So Giddy, we get the ball to Shai. He drops it off to Giddy because he was being a decoy. Giddy goes around on the pick and roll with Derek Favors, delivers him a pass right in the pocket, and he flips it up and in. We gave the ball Giddy. We said, Josh Giddy, you make a play. Shai's being doubled, he's being tripled, he's tired. He's put us on his back through the third quarter and the beginning of the fourth. You go and create us a shot, whether you take it on your own or get Derek Favors the ball, and that's exactly what he did. We trusted our rookie 5 games into the season to carry us in that last possession, help put this game away to our first win of the year. That's huge. That's huge for his confidence. And this is a team that, even if people want them to lose, they don't want to lose. This team does not care about tanking. They don't care about losing basketball games. They want to win every single night. And you can see that in the way they play. You can see that in how fired up they got when they won. This was a huge game for this team. Beating the Lakers, 26 points. Losing by 26 points. People were talking crazy on my timeline. When I tell you that I saw multiple people talk about, there were people tweeting at me in the second quarter saying, someone check on Cone, like, is he okay? Like, wow, the Thunder suck. Sorry, you've got to watch this for 80 whatever more games. Don't be sorry. This team's great. That's pretty much all I have to say. It was a phenomenal game. I was super stoked watching it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Shai, you're going to see it in the thumbnail, I'm sure. Shai hit the Jordan shrug after his 5th 3 of the game, and he deserved it. He was unbelievable in this one. This whole team was, and they're showing out. They showed how much potential this team has. Between Shai, Giddy, Dort, Bazley. There were a couple young guys that didn't play a ton tonight. Teo, Pokuševski didn't play a lot. Trey Mann and JRE didn't play a lot. There are a lot of young guys who need minutes. These were the guys. Isaiah Roby is someone that deserves a shout out. Ty Jerome also had some good minutes. Kenrich Williams had some decent minutes here and there. Everyone showed up. And that's what this team needs to do to win on a nightly basis. I love this team. It was super fun to watch. I hope if you did watch this game, I hope people saw this game. because playing the Lakers, it's a high profile game. There's like the Grizzlies Trailblazers game that came on like right after this one. But while this game was going, there weren't a lot of great games on at the time. So I hope people watch this. And what I hope people now understand, the national media understands, because they've been getting on the Thunder like crazy, talking about how bad they are, talking about how they're tanking. I hope they see what the vision is now. The vision is we have some great, super promising young players. We have a franchise player, a superstar in the making in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We have a guy who's going to be one of the best playmakers. He's going to lead the league in assists. A guy in that in Josh Giddy. We have Lou Dort, who is a lockdown defender that can hit threes. We've got Darius Bazley, who, even if he hasn't had a great start to the season, shows potential so much in a lot of these instances. And if he can really just put it all together, he's going to be a super valuable piece. And that's not even including the other guys that really didn't even play that much. I hope people see now what the vision is. We're not trying to be bad just to be bad. We right now are focusing on this young talent that we have a lot of that has super high potential. I hope people realize that. I can't think of anything else I want to say at this point. I'd just be rambling about how excited I am about the Thunder. This was a massive win. I can't overstate how big this was for the team. If you're one of those people that's mad that we won, we're going to lose a lot of games. We're going to lose a lot of games this season. It's probably just the way it's going to go. We're the youngest team in the NBA. So enjoy the wins when they come, and especially when it's the young guys leading us there, and it's tied for the biggest comeback in franchise history. Just enjoy it. Yeah. If you were one of the people saying that SGA was overrated, you can turn your basketball card in just in the comment section below. Just let me know. But at this point, I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate y'all watching. I will see you all later. Real one, say it back.